this is so disturbing to me. Following the debate, a lot of the reporting was that like Hunter and Jill Biden were the ones who were basically telling Biden to stay in. And, you know, it's very difficult to sort of like assess these things from a distance. But it seems clear to me now that this is a Jill Biden problem. Because I just don't, like, the level of delusion and the level of value of bringing Joe Biden out in public in this way, in some type of reformation project, is so blinkered. Like, if you're a political aide to the guy, or like your PR, or even like if your sort of like political future is in any way bound up with him or his legacy, you would just go, you know what? Now's not the time. The time really is maybe after the 26th election, or, you know, now's just not the time. Because like people are still paying the price of Donald Trump. And it's not like people are blaming you more than they were a month or two ago. The trajectory is basically just like flatlined. Everybody has their opinion and that's it. Let's not stir the pot. Somebody's telling him, you got to get out there, Joe, and build your legacy. And that same person does not seem capable of recognizing Biden's ability. This couldn't be less helpful to fighting Donald Trump. This couldn't be less helpful to, you know, the burgeoning fight within the Democratic Party. And this couldn't be less helpful to Joe Biden. But for some reason, he decided to go on The View yesterday and I guess addressed the questions as to whether he's, you know, as sharp as he used to be. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, anyway,
of course.
Can't be too out there.
Yeah.
Mr. President, since you left office, there have been a number of books that have come out, deeply sourced from Democratic sources, that claim in your final year there was a dramatic decline in your cognitive abilities. In the final year of your presidency, what is your response to these allegations, or are these sources wrong?
They are wrong. There's nothing to sustain that. Number one. Number two, you know, think of what we were left with. We were left with a circumstance where we had an insurrection when I started. Not since the Civil War. We had a circumstance where we were in a position that the pandemic, because of the incompetence of the last outfit, end up over 1 million people dying. And we're also in a situation where we found ourselves unable to deal with a lot of just basic issues, and which I won't go into in the interest of time. And so we went to work, and we got it done. And you know, one of the things that
Alyssa, you know, one of the things.
Hold on for 1 second. Now, wait a second. I just want to see if I can understand this and map out this answer. There's been a lot of books reporting that you were having like cognitive problems in your last year in office. Let me address that. Number one, nothing to sustain that. No. I'm certainly not going to get nitpicky about people's, addiction. I'm not sure that's the word that he was looking for, but nothing to sustain that. So
besides the multiple sources.
Except for the multiple sources in the reporting.
And the things we saw with our eyeballs.
Right, the visual evidence, including what we're seeing right now.
And the way I'm responding to this. And number two, just to be clear, the question is, how do you respond to the fact that you were losing your cognition a little bit in the last year of your presidency? Number two, we had a bunch of circumstances. First of all, January 6th and pandemic, a lot of people died, and we were unable to deal with basic issues. But then we went to work and got it done. And then other things I'm not going to get into because I've been talking too long. And then let's pick up.
Does Jill Biden have shame? Because she can tell what's going on. You can see the way she jumps in here.
I don't know what she's thinking. Like maybe he's just performs much better when he's not on set. But you know, like when he's around the house, he's just so fluid and this and that. How many times do you have to bring him out to realize it's not going to work?
Yeah.
I was unable to deal with a lot of just basic issues, and which I won't go into in the interest of time. And so we went to work, and we got it done. And you know, one of the things that well, I'm
Well, and Alyssa, you know,
I'm
one of the
talking too
things I think is that the people who wrote those books were not in the White House with us. And they didn't see how hard Joe worked every single day. I mean, he'd get up, he'd put in a full day, and then at night I'd be in bed, you know, reading my book, and he was still on the phone reading his briefings.
Pause it. You know what the problem was though, is he's on the phone, but nobody else is on it. He's talking into the phone. There's Joe again.
Also reporting was that he was not doing that late into the night, full day sort of stuff.
His face sitting there while she's talking with his head down and
He's gone, man.
It breaks my heart.
I know.
It's sad.
It's just like let him be. Don't stop. Like it's like she is so desperate for some type of reformation project for him, and they blew it. Yeah. They blew it. If he had stepped back a year earlier than he did.
There's a primary. If he magnanimously stepped aside and let a primary happen,
My God.
that you missed your stop, Jill.
I can't, like, it's just, you got to be kidding me. Enough. Man, oh man.
4 more years, right? Am I right?
I'm staying in the race. That's why I'm coming back and I'm announcing my candidacy for, like, what is it with, I mean, God help me, please. If I retire, when I retire, if I keep coming back, you know, like if I
had a special feed for you, Sam. Talk about the Social Security trustee report from 2013.
Yeah, okay. Here you go, Sam. Here's your microphone. Okay. Hey, everybody.
A lot of basic stuff.
It's it's one of the days of the week, and it's the 5 okay, Time Award. It's hard. It's hard to win awards. What? Okay. Oh, Lord. Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.